Today we're going to be solving linear systems using elimination. So the goal today is to take this system and eliminate one of the variables. So we see we have a plus 3y and a minus 3y, so if we add these two together, we're going to get 10x, and then that 3y is just going to cancel, leaving us 10x equals 20, divide by 10, and we get x equals 2. So because we're eliminating, we eliminated that y variable. Now I'm going to plug this back into that first equation to solve for the y. So 2 times 2 plus 3y equals 19. It's going to be 4 plus 3y equals 19. Subtract the 4 on both sides. We get 3y equals 15. And then divide by 3, y equals 5. And there's what we want for our solution, ordered pair. We have the ordered pair 2, 5. This is where the point where the two lines would intersect on a coordinate plane. Now let's check our work to make sure that we did this correctly. So I'm going to plug in 2 for x and 5 for y into each of these equations to check it. So there's the first equation. So 2 times 2 plus 3 times 5 equals 19. So we 4 plus 15 equals 19. And we get 19 equals 19. Check. Now the second equation, the 8x minus 3y equals 1. So 8 times 2 minus 3 times 5 equals 1. We get 16 minus 15 equals 1. 1 equals 1. Check. Perfect. Now our next system here is x plus 5y equals negative 3 and 3x minus y equals negative 9. I'm going to show you two different ways to solve this one. In the first way, we're going to eliminate the y variable, so I'm going to multiply the second equation, all of it, by 5, so that we get a plus 5y and a minus 5y. So that turns into x plus 5y equals negative 3. We're not touching that first one. And the bottom one turns into 3x, or 15x minus 5y equals negative 45. When we add those two, we get 16x equals negative 48, divide by 16, and x equals negative 3. And now we're going to substitute that back into one of our original equations here. I'm going to choose this first one. So it becomes negative 3 plus 5y equals negative 3. Add 3 on both sides. We get 5y equals 0. Divide by 5. Y equals 0. And there's our ordered pair, x, y. The ordered pair negative 3, 0. And now if I was going to eliminate the x variable, I would multiply this top equation by negative 3. So I'm going to rewrite them here, and then I'll multiply this whole top equation by negative 3, so I have a negative 3x and a positive 3x there, and then we'll add them. Negative 3x minus 15y equals 9, and 3x minus y equals negative 9. Add those two together. The x's are eliminated. We get negative 16y equals 0, divided by negative 16, and we get y equals 0. Now we're going to plug that back in to solve for x. So I have 3x minus y equals negative 9, y is 0. So 3x equals negative 9, divide by 3. We'll run out of space here. We end up getting y equals negative 3 there at the very bottom. Same ordered pair, no matter which variable we eliminate. Now, let's check this system using that answer, that solution. So I'm going to plug in negative 3 for x and 0 for y. There are my two equations that are in my system. Here's the ordered pair that we're using. So we have negative 3 plus 5 times 0 equals negative 3, giving us negative 3 equals negative 3, check. And then negative 3 times negative 3 minus 0 equals negative 9, negative 9 equals negative 9, check. Alright, last system here, let's do negative 4x plus 2y equals 6, and 2x plus 6y equals negative 10. I'm going to multiply the second equation by 2. So I get negative 4x and a positive 4x. So every term in this equation gets multiplied, we're going to add them together. The x's are eliminated. We have 14y equals negative 14. Divide by 14. We get y equals negative 1. And now I'm going to substitute that back into one of my original equations. I'm going to use that top one. So we have negative 4x plus 2y equals 6, but the y is negative 1. Negative 4x minus 2 equals 6. Add 2 on both sides. We get negative 4x equals 8. Divide by negative 4 on both sides, giving us x equals negative 2. And there's our solution, negative 2, negative 1. And now let's check it just to make sure we got it right. If you do a check and you don't come out with math that makes sense, and you need to go back and redo it because you've made a mistake somewhere. So here we're going to plug in negative 2 for x and negative 1 for y, giving us 8 minus 2 equals 6, which is true. 6 equals 6, check. And in the second one, we are going to get negative 4 plus negative 6 equals negative 10. That is negative 10 equals negative 10. Check. Therefore, we've done our work correctly.